Good morning, everybody who wants to go with us to see Phuket. So this is technically our third day in Phuket, and we did not vlog the last 2 days because we've learned that doing full-time travel, we can't go hard every single day. And we kind of equated it to it being like our 9-to-5 jobs back at home. We couldn't do a 9-to-5 job 7 days a week, every day straight. Of course, you need a weekend. So we just took a weekend to catch up on some of the vlogs, which we really appreciate you guys watching them. We just hit 1,000 subscribers last night, and we just really can't believe that there's 1,000 people wanting to watch us. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I hope you guys are having fun. We're having fun making these videos.
So we're headed down to the historic part of Phuket town, and we are going to check out Thaling Street. Yeah, hopefully they have some good food there and supposed to have some cool markets and stuff like that. So we're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. There's some really colorful buildings, so it should be quite fun to see. So our Airbnb is not directly in the old Phuket town where all the touristy things to do and see are. So we've taken a bit of a walk down to Old Town, and I actually really appreciate it because this part of the city is not heavily touristed. So we're actually seeing real children going to school, real people going to work, people just getting their groceries and going about their daily lives. So it really feels like we're experiencing the authenticity of life in Thailand. So we just stopped by a cafe to grab a bite to eat, and we accidentally stumbled upon a cat cafe. And I know that these are really common back at home because we had a ton of cat cafes in St. Augustine, but we had to spend 400 baht on lunch so we can go play with the cats. So we did it, and now we're gonna go play with cats, and Matt is going to get very uncomfortable. So this is the most beautiful meal I've ordered, and it's fried rice mixed with pineapple. It's served on the pineapple, and apparently there's pork on top, which I did not know about, but I'll just be scooting out to the side. But yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, look how beautiful this food is. This tuk-tuk has leather seats. This is fancy.
Yeah, this is a fancy tuk-tuk.
Still ain't got no seatbelts out.
Yellow.
Yellow. So long. Phuket Road. Oh yeah, this stuff's so good. Kind of want one actually. What? Did you see that?
No, but I recorded it.
How? They just like tapped it with the thing and the whole thing froze. Why? So this is a frozen Sprite, and I have no idea how this works. Somebody that knows science can tell me. But it was watery, like it was just normal Sprite, and then he hit it with a coin and the whole thing like froze instantly. So we took a tuk-tuk down to this place called Saffron Hin.
It's right by the water, and there is not a single tourist here. It is just
not at all.
A local market with a ton of food.
So there's some sort of festival going on here. There's a market set up, and also they're like doing fireworks, and there's also some stands set up near the beach. But yeah, so we don't really know what that's about, and we're about to just go walk around the beach and look at the ocean.
It's beautiful here. so many fireworks going off right now, and kids are throwing fireworks or like firecrackers, and there's like bigger shows down back there. And what I've gathered is that the annual vegetarian festival starts today, September 26th, and I read online that people are just throwing firecrackers or fireworks in celebration of it. So that's what I think is going on. That's what I've gathered, that it's just a day of celebration for the vegetarian festival. Could be wrong, but that's what we're gonna go with for now. I think this is the first time the festival reopened since COVID, so I guess we're gonna run into that later tonight.
You might be able to just barely make it out, but there is the big Buddha on the top of that mountain. That's crazy looking. Right? Oh, right. I don't really know where we are right now. There's like a abandoned school kind of behind us. There's this boat canal with a bunch of boats, and we're on some sidewalk that has like, it's like blocked off. So we're gonna go. So we didn't really realize how far we are away from our place. It's like a 45-minute walk, and it is ridiculously hot. So we just ordered a Grab. Skirt, skirt. Also, look at this cool river.
Time to visit another Thai night market. Apparently it's the thing to do here at nighttime.
Yes, good street food, lots of shops, fun things that are counterfeit to look at.
So we just walked down to what was supposedly a night market, and it definitely looks like it is, and it's also definitely a very authentic local experience, but all of the vendors are not open and everything is shut down. So we are going back to Old Town, and hopefully we can get some street food and walk around there. Just so happened to be in Phuket at the beginning of the Vegetarian Festival, and I guess the Vegetarian Festival is also known as the Nine Emperor Gods Festival, and so we looked up a little bit more about it, and I guess the meaning behind the festival is from Chinese origins, that the abstinence of meat and other negative stimulants during the festival will lead to overall health and a clear mind. So behind us is a procession of hundreds and hundreds of people that wrap around the entire street and the one connected to it. And there's just fireworks going off, and it's a huge celebration, but also a moment of worship, I guess. But yeah, guys, check it out. This is pretty remarkable.
Clean food, good taste.
What's going on right now.
So that guy That guy just went up to that lady and let her throw a bunch of firecrackers on his feet, and he was like, nah, can't touch me.
So I'm not sure what we stumbled upon. There are absolutely no tourists here. This is definitely a local cultural festival, and there's something significant about the fireworks and the firecrackers because they're shooting them in the air and let them fall on people's heads, and then they're throwing them on the ground and people have to walk through them. So maybe that symbolizes walking through
something. We'll figure it out and make a vlog about it later, but it's this crazy experience. They have like these long fishing poles with huge firecrackers hanging out the end, and they blow them up next to people's heads. So
yeah, this is wild.
They have an ambulance.
This is the end.
Probably. They have like ambulances to in case people. And people are like walking over that. I guess they have like ambulances to make sure when people get their legs blown off.
It's beautiful chaos.
Yeah, this is awesome. I don't know that I've ever had this cool of a like random experience.
I don't think this is something you'd find on TripAdvisor. It's quite literally just a local community festival.
And us.
A local community festival plus 2 Americans.
So we got a bag of fried corn. We think and we hope. When I asked her what it is, she said it's not pork.
So it could be anything else. Is it corn?
I don't know. It's like spicy and it tastes like bread and cilantro. Kind of weird, but it tastes good.
Let me try it.
Yeah.
So this bag of potential fried corn costs 20 baht, which is about 30 cents, and
so spicy.
really?
Just wait, it'll kick in after like a minute.
I don't think it's spicy. It's good though.
We finally made it to a night market for more than like 10 minutes.
I have absolutely no idea what this is. It just said red bean.
Is it good?
It looks like an everything bagel and it kind of tastes like that, but I'm assuming that these are refried red beans, and if they're not, then I'm gonna cry.
We got one of each. We got some mysterious loaves from the side of the road. This is what they look like.
I wish I knew what they were.
No clue what they are. This one and this like yellow one. They smell good. They're really, really hot. So I guess I'm gonna try it. They're very sticky as well. I think she said something about there being beans in the inside. Oh no. They're so sticky the paper's like ripping it off. Really good.
What
Kind
is
of tastes
it?
like, you know, like a Hawaiian roll?
Yeah.
King's Hawaiian sweet roll. Tastes like a sweet roll and then like literal baked beans in the inside.
Baked beans or black beans?
Like baked black beans. I don't know. Let's try this other one. Kind of looks like a little cat. Literally 3 scooters biting my leg. Alright. This one just has nothing inside.
Yeah, there's nothing in that one. combo, but I love it. Hey Dan, you would like this. It's literally beans and bread for your people.
This watermelon slushie is absolute fire.
The aftermath.
Oh, that was pretty insane actually. The whole time we thought it was like a vegetarian festival for vegetarians, like vegetarian people just going around and hyping each other up for not eating meat, or some sort of like anti-meat festival just celebrating the culture of vegetarians in general. But we learned that that's not at all what it is. The name of the festival is actually called the J Festival, and it has Chinese origins. So Phuket is actually an old mining town, and the workers are historically Chinese, and the people that live in Phuket are descended from those Chinese workers, the Chinese miners. And the story is basically one time some Chinese workers came to Phuket and they got really sick with some sort of food poisoning or some sort of sickness, and what they did is they just didn't have any alcohol or meat for 9 days, and then all of a sudden they were better. So the locals took that and ran with it, and now 60, 70 years later, they're still doing this festival celebrating that original event basically. So what it is it's a 9-day, not fasting, but a 9-day period where people who want to participate in the festival won't eat any meat. They don't eat like chives, onions, don't have any alcohol, a few other things as well. It's kind of a interesting list, but they don't do any of that for 9 days. It's honoring the 9 emperor gods in Chinese Taoist religion. So it was a pretty intense experience for us foreigners to see. We didn't see any tourists at all the whole time, and the festival consists of people on the sidelines admiring and honoring the people that are actually participating in the festival itself. So they throw like firecrackers at their feet that are like blowing up, and there's like an intense amount of smoke, and they have these long fishing poles with like 3-foot long firecrackers going off that they're just like waving around people's heads and stuff, and the people in the middle are just like running away. It kind of looks like a war zone. It's pretty intense. There's certain people in the festival called Ma Songs, and they're basically monks for 9 days. Becoming a Ma Song is kind of like a self-motivated thing. I read online that they're either people that have an impending sense of doom and want to save themselves from that, or people that have been chosen by the 9 god emperors as explained by themselves. So they will go and dress in these traditional Chinese Taoist robes, and everybody's carrying around like axes and swords, and the Masangs will actually stab themselves like through their cheeks and axe themselves in the back. They're carrying around like bloodied axes, walking through clouds of smoke and letting firecrackers blow up their feet. So pretty intense experience for sure, but very cool to witness, absolutely. So this was like a complete accident that we ran into this. We had no idea this festival was happening, and we also had no idea even once we were in Phuket that it was happening. We just were trying to go through the central market in Phuket, night market, and then the driver was like, oops, there's some sort of festival happening, can't drop you off at the markets. And then they let us out, and there's like a giant parade with like tons of firecrackers. So pretty crazy. Keep in mind that that's a description of the festival from a very limited point of knowledge. However, really cool experience. The food at the night market was awesome, and we had a great time. It was a pretty amazing cultural experience. So we hope you enjoyed the videos. If you enjoyed, definitely subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.